become 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains failed. They're still using.
Clickbait Score welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
Hey guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Yeah, it really is the greatest All-Star game in all the sports, in my opinion. You have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power, and I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Nowitzki is out there at Duncan. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson. And it's O'Neal. And at the 5, roaming the paint.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Sound Game.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Just trying to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. With the clock winding down, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Because this element is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on here. Biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to.
Here's Johnson. And after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Doncic against Wade. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 4 attempts.
Such a crafty special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. You save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And a dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in here. What a treat.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up to the West. Trailing by 2. Nowitzki against Durant. Near the 3-point line. And it's Wade. And the first shot after him. No good. And runs it over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up to head coach Coach Malone. He spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. In past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, and they take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, Bob.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard. There is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Here's what the East is going with right now. But Brady comes in for Kevin Durant. And Chris Paul's up in for Doncic.
In the first half of this season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
The East leading by 3. Paul looking around. Jordan outside. Durant kicks the Jokic. Good ball movement here by the East. Nowitzki against McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jokic. Not going to go that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Wade against Jordan. Wade passes to O'Neal. Here's Duncan. The second effort, and it's good on the way. Duncan's got his second basket.
Well, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. He's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Good and Paul gets the assist. 8 points for Michael Jordan. 1:56 left to play in the first. Wade outside. Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Michael Jordan.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Johnson's length makes it hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw a foul.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the East All-Stars. On D. O'Neal with the rebound. There's 1:26 left in the first. Johnson can't get it to go.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Duncan throws it down.
Great timing on that alley-oop by Duncan. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
James it in for Brady. The ball. Now here's Jokic. Running close to foul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on shot.
Too big, too skilled, and Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West.
And fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. And then the coaches decide on the reserves. But either way, when you think about fans and the coaches, winning the title of NBA All-Star, it's an honor none of these players will ever forget. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle to be able to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Young. Here's O'Neal. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by the West. In the corner, it's James. And that falls. Nice feed that time.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. All of that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front as they wrap up the first quarter in a 12-4 run. The second quarter coming up right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. One quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
And that's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
This ball is out there with Jordan. And then it's Tracy McGrady. It's Garnett. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars.
And there's many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
McGrady against James. McGrady kicks to Jokic. Just 3 to shoot. From away. And it was a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the West All-Stars.
Substitution.
Check in for O'Neal. Nowitzki comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Johnson. LeBron dishes to Duncan. And denied. He Wade. Pocket 4. Wade into the nice touch off the block. And the West leads by 2.
Swift with the rock. Wade makes it move.
And that was the mobile one drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. 6 foot tall in a close game like this one.
Jordan against Wade. Left faded. That shot was up. And the West will go the other way with it. Some nice passing here by the West. And it's James missing.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. On that one, they
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's see if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic, and he needs company in that respect.
And he can't hit the second. Fade outside. His shot misses. Jordan with some nice speed. Wade's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. A 3. On this that time, would have put him up. Arenas against Paul. And James pulls it down. The East trailed by 3. Ball outside. Brady gets to Jordan. This is the 3. And so here are the West All-Stars. Going about 5 points in the quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James Pumphrey, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career?
I believe he's got his first basket.
Hit one well there.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You gotta be tough defensively.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers.
哎，早安早安，没有打球都比较安静的。
Jason Kidd checked in for Dwayne Wade.
一大早喝咖啡，对不对？
And just over 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Nowitzki, the pass to Reeves. Kidd gets to Nowitzki. Here's James going net with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Here's Jordan. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
A lot of great plays being made here on the
还要跟妹一起喝，是哪一种正常的咖啡吗？还是抖脚的？
Up to them.
Not rattled at all by the contact. Duncan maintains his composure and knocks the shot down. You gotta love his mental toughness.
Here's Jordan. Duncan with the block. Jokic passes the ball. Moves back up. Jokic, no good.
哇，手那么紧啊！
The West
干，
lead by 4. Three-pointer, Kidd knocks down the free ball. Jokic got himself on the board with 3.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He has his
我操，比分被拉开了，可以边抖脚边喝咖啡也不错。
To rip off these insane sequences time and time again.
And another miss by the East.
哎，这怎么没进啊？
a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Taken away by Kidd. a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The East trailed by 9. Jordan kicks the ball. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Over Nowitzki. Looking around the run. Great D that time from Duncan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of them.
干嘛手太紧了吧？操！
West All-Star. In
手这么紧怎样？
point lead to end the quarter. They're playing up. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will the Western Conference showing off its all-star game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is... And now with the second half about to get under...
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything though the second half even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
The half is underway. Here's your Michael Malone's down on the floor. They've got Dwayne Wade, Duncan out there with LeBron James, and then Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point. And the call up against Jokic.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Down low, here's Wade. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
McGrady, the 10-footer. Jokic passes to Paul. The dish to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Duncan left side, corner shot. Jokic traps the miss. Jokic just got 13 rebounds in the game. And there was the foul.
哎呦！
Go to the line for 2.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. That's the Kumbos checked in.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Michael Jordan.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
You know, we often see this approach against O'Neal, trying to deny the big man a clean look, but he still finds a way to get it off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Gets it out to Garnett. Over on the Kumo. Giannis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's good, 2 points. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile 1 drive that happened a moment ago.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south. Get back.
Scooped up. Garnett. It's caught by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
The shot by Wade, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Tracy McGrady. Antetokounmpo kicks to Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing here by the West. Pass to Duncan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Baylor, he's checked in for the West.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the East. Ball against Johnson. Pass to Jokic. He kicks it to McGrady. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Garnett. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Here's O'Neal, and it's sent back by Jokic. They recover it. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And ball puts up a deep three. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Well, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here's Jordan outside. And the three ball is good. Jordan's got 13.
Well, they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this. Very impressive. No quit in these guys.
And stolen by Jordan. For the lead. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, inside Giannis's limit really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Garnett against Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Over Giannis. It's rebounded by Johnson.
It's so hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And the best away. From 15 feet away. And good call off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Assisted by Magic Johnson.
Got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Johnson. Now here's Garnett. Deep right on him. Takes it to McGrady. For the 3. That shot off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. No good from Jordan.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Got it off in time. And he was able to put up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the West All-Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
You've got Paul. AC McGrady is out there with the left. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Star.
At the line.
Really have appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
The East making a switch. Tatum's check in. The West leading by 7. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. To the paint, O'Neal. And Shaq with his slam.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Ball finds Garnett. Back to Paul. And 3 from Jordan. Second chance effort. And there's the nice hit by Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Nowitzki outside. Poke loose. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Good defense by Jokic. The East trailed by 7. Paul with the ball. As Johnson picking him up. 2-drop shot. That one misses. And it's the West taking it the other way. Here's Wade. And Jordan sends it there.
The defensive fouls are nearly a 7-foot wingspan. It's a lot harder to get a free throw Jordan than most guys.
Second is taken for Antetokounmpo. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Johnson against Paul. Back to Jordan. Inside. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him right there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Duncan kicks to Nowitzki. Here's O'Neal. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
And that's why it's above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. That's a 2 from Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Wide read from Nowitzki there, recognizing the overcommitment of the defense and making the defense pay as a result.
A fadeaway. The West grabs the miss. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Jordan. Garnett dishes to Jordan. Overweight. A shot by Jordan, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Nowitzki, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You know, focal point for Tatum early on increased the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Back to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the West leads by 16.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Jordan. 2. Underway. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. because he can't get anything to fall this happy.
Here's O'Neal. Duncan trying to break loose. O'Neal misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
You know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior, man. He never lets a shot go uncontested.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Wade. And here is Nowitzki. Poked away. And stolen by Tatum. There's the feed to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Johnson against Jordan. Duncan, the pass to Johnson. And it's slammed back by Johnson.
Relentless in her approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Garnett. O'Neal with the rebound. Paul against Johnson. Nowitzki outside. Johnson down low. Over Paul. Here's Duncan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Duncan won't miss a chance to clean up things on the glass. He's extremely smart about putting his length and his excellent footwork to work.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Baylor, he's checked in for Shaq. Pippen comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Johnson up top, defended by Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
What's it been like for you and all your game coaches to like meet the community, interact with the community, and then have them playing the product that they want to do? It's a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship. You know, you said this is the third year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the game?
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. KOO Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know John Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Durant is out there at the Rosen. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Dawkins, and it's Ball in at the point guard. They've got O'Neal, Carter out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Curry, and it's Kobe at the shooting guard position. Curry with it. Pass to O'Neal. Curry against Ball. The kick out to Brown. Carter on the wing. Lets it go with a three. They get the rebound. Outside, Kobe. Carter against DeRozan. Plays again. And it's Carter missing. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Dallas. Here's Kidd. Good. And it's DeRozan giving up the assist.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. They don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Down low. Lays it up and off the pretty assist.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass. It truly is a gift. And when one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball and rhythm.
Here's Curry. 11 points last game. Here's Kobe. Here's Shaq. Pass it to Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, in that game, they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit, they turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give the team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And that one misses.
And Kidd really is just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. DeRozan against Bryant. Here's Antetokounmpo. The three. Kobe, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Bryant. After the miss from KD. Over to DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul.
Bryant
First team
stop, even inside where he goes right at the hoop.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball the pass to DeRozan. Oh, Kevin Durant. Antetokounmpo defending. Dallas again missing.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bryant against Ball. Here's Shaq. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And the strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Now, here's Ball. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. A nice shot by KD.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done, you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size. We've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Here's DeRozan, following the score by Vince Carter. Outside Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take a charge.
And KD's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Kidd passes to Durant. Here's Dawkins, defended by Shaq. Here's Kidd. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be a heavy play.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kidd reads defenders so well and always able to compromise.
You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things starting to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 3. Ball surveying the defense. DeRozan in the corner. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one drops.
The agility to beat the contact, such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Curry way outside. Dawkins pulls it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the defense foul there is a layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. They've been fun to watch.
Hey, good on that.
Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Abdullah Raouf, he's checked in for Ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket by Curry.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Durant gets to DeRozan. Here's KD. Here's Dawkins. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Bryant. Giannis pumps it down.
Everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game. And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Bryant. And that one hits back out. At the end of one, Clickbait takes the team so far. Well, that goes on time. They're 2-1. And we'll be back to you for the start of the second quarter when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Hey guys, what's your take?
Hello.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the
怎么样？啊？你食过啊？你敢有食过？还是无？你有食过吗？ 哇！你有食过啊？哇呀，你食过还阁好啊！有。哦，我等下我等下用啊，哦。好久不见，好久不见。靠北怎么进啊？好久不见。好球！
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the Egyptian pie got it.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game.
我是不是很？哦，对啊，现在比较少，因为退取被 ban 之后就比较少。
Attention onto the Kumpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court.
妙传。
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tough ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
哇，直接一波追回来。
Wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
.对啊，要回归啦，时间还没有确定啦。那前天我在闹他们的，我看他们有什么动作而已。
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside kid, back to ball. On the pass to Dallas.
我回归的话就回去退取啦。当然，因为退取是我的主力频道嘛，粉丝都在那边。当然这里就比较不，这里就拿来放影片的。
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that tough by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo going it down like it was just another day at the office.
Out to the right hand.
OK。
Kobe against Kidd. DeRozan on the wing. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
抖音的话是聊天吧，有时候偶尔吧。抖音其实就是拿来放一些干片的吧，搞笑的。
For 3. The rebound by KD. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come.
哇，靠背。
Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. DeRozan passes to KD. Outside ball. The feed to KD. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But to think the Melo ball is as exciting as any.
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Jean Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Soundcam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
感谢 PO 哦 PA 啦 OK 水哦
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Green's checked in for Dallas. Dallas comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Will. He's guarded close. Pass to KD. To the paint. And then jump by Wells.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin
Okay.
has as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Passes it to Wells. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's KD. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Curry deciding where to go with it. On deep. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Bryant, and the dunk by Kobe.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Gets to his teammates on time and on target.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Kid. Kicks it to Well. Pass to Durant. Now, here's Ball. Dallas again missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Bryant. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The kick out to Ball. Again, Ball missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Yeah. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so the middle ground was lost there. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
But first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep the game tight. If they can continue to do that, it can easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Carter out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Bryant. And it's O'Neal. And it's the 5 down low. Here's Durant. Off the left rim out. 33% for the night. That's a big throw on their side right now. Curry passes to O'Neal. Antetokounmpo kicks the court. Back to Antetokounmpo over Dawkins. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Curry from deep three-point land. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Maverick shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. KD's shot is off.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Yep, that one goes in there. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
That was his second look on a Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that.
Now here's Kidd. 11 points in the game. Durant way outside. Dennis again missing.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball no good.
5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Out to Kobe, taken away by Kidd. Outside, ball. The pass to Dawkins. Dawkins shows it in.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find it.
And a deep three from Curry. They get it back.
I tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Kidd, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Well, for all the athleticism he possesses, DeMar DeRozan's old-fashioned jumper is really the staple of his game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to even things out when an illegal screen is set.
Abdul-Rauf is checked in for Jason Kidd. And the Mavericks all-time lead. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer from him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Now, here's Ball. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Shots good by Abdul-Rauf. Abdul-Rauf got his first points of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this yearly foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1, missed 1.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most of it.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Green is checked in for Durant, and Wells is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Abdul-Rauf. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Dawkins the pass to Ball. The shot, no good. Shaq with some nice D.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Vince Carter on the wing. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And there it is for him. Carter's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball because the post that time.
Pass to Abdul-Rauf. This is it for Wells. Held good with the triple. Got 0-2 two from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside? One. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Kobe against Ball. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Here's Dawkins. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Abdul-Rauf. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. Off target with his 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Ball against one. And that one clearly a foul against the whistle. 2 shots coming up.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line of the game. Ball hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Watching Kobe when he's in the flash mode to the rim, plays with force, knows how to get to the strike.
Mavericks trailed by 4. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Seconds left to play in the third. Kobe dishes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got rebound number 9 now. One for him tonight. And misses the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. Second shooting 2. The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And Wells drops them both. Outside Curry. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 2. 36. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got DeRozan. Abdul-Rauf is out there with Jason Kidd. And it's Durant. And it's Dawkins. And it's the foul. That ties it up. Durant's got the first field goal in the fourth quarter here for the Mavericks.
The mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Still by Carter. And shot on the way. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist for Kobe. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, and ability to just see it before it happens.
Hit against Kobe. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. Shaquille will be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's KD.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Abdul-Rauf.
How about the energy from Steph Curry on the defensive end right there? Really good job.
Hard. Here's Curry. He kicks it to O'Neal. He dishes it to Carter. Finish shot by Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Mavericks call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Get busy on the glass, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Durant, and KD brings it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morant passes to O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Abdul-Rauf. A floater, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the top by O'Neal.
About the force with which the Diesel plays. Shaq on top.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to KD. Dallas moving it around. Here's DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Duncan. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes Dallas Antetokounmpo. And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Duncan. Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Morant passes to O'Neal. Rose surveying the D. Out to Morant, trying to get open his shot. And too long on the shot. Mavericks trailed by 9. Kidd with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Abdul-Rauf. That shot misses. Shaq with some nice D. Rose against Abdul-Rauf. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to drop contact on the interior.
Dallas making a switch here. Ball is checked in. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. There are some locations you'd like to go to call a game. Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the Super Bowl, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take for granted. I tell you, one of these guys who specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Mavericks trailed by 12. Durant with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Rose against Kidd, trying to get open his shot. Carter kicks to Rose. 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. 3-pointer. The kick out to Rose. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G 17.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. We know this is something that brings to the table the ability to anchor your defense.
KD with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Morant. Back the shot. Here's the dish to Morant. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two from three. It's on Kevin Durant.
Effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up. Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. And he recovers it. Morant against Anthony. Morant passes to Rose. The offensive rebound. Launches it. Here's O'Neal. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's the works now, folks, for our big show. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.